Well, it's been 3 months since Lexington's eviction moratorium lifted. Many worried about a looming eviction crisis. Evening Edition's Christiana Ford has an in-depth look if that's actually happening.
When the COVID eviction moratoriums lifted, first nationally and then in Lexington, housing advocates feared the worst, a looming eviction crisis. But it's been more than 3 months, and at least here, that hasn't been the case.
That has not been our experience because we have been on the front lines trying to make sure that people were not evicted.
Nonprofit Community Action Council has been helping the city and the state give out more than $20 million in rental assistance over the past 2 years to people directly impacted by the pandemic. Executive Director Sharon Price says they've been processing about $110,000 in payments to landlords each day.
We want to make sure that they have access to these dollars that are in the community right now.
Here in Fayette County, because of a protection called the Uniform Residential Landlord and Tenant Act, residents can't just be kicked out of their home immediately. They have to go through a process, and it starts at the courthouse.
That process, first getting an eviction notice that a landlord plans to take you to court. Then landlords have to file a complaint with the court. A hearing and court date is then set where a judge decides if the landlord has a right to kick the tenant out. If eviction is finalized, tenants then have 7 days to leave.
We are there every single day in eviction court to make sure that if somebody comes through that courtroom that needs help with housing stabilization, that we are there to help them.
Helping people pay up to 15 months of rent or utilities before it gets to the point of them being kicked out of their homes.
We've seen people come through our doors that have never needed assistance with anything before, but because of everything that has happened over the past 24 months, they found themselves in a situation where they needed just a little bit of help.
There were 486 eviction court cases filed in March in Fayette County, meaning that's the number of people who were facing eviction or housing instability in March. As far as how many people were actually evicted, we're still waiting on that information. But housing legal expert Brian Dufresne says the numbers are consistent to what they were last year. And that's why he doesn't see the numbers as necessarily a good thing.
I think what that means is that for financially, for a lot of low and moderate income Lexingtonians, things have not changed very much.
Dufresne says Legal Aid of the Bluegrass, who provides assistance to low-income or vulnerable people, are also in the courtroom for every eviction court case. Right now, they're worried about the folks who don't qualify for COVID rental assistance or who already maxed out on the 15 months they could receive help.
Landlords are a little bit more reluctant to take it that second time around.
So while it isn't as bad as it could be, people are still being evicted in Lexington, and Community Action still has 1,100 applicants for assistance in the queue. The big task now, working out what to do about the cycle many are facing. Christiana Ford, Evening Edition.